Hello, I am Cristy, and we are doing the journey to Wilmington. No, we're doing the journey to TEDxWilmington.
There we go.
I don't know. It's been a day.
Already.
I have talked to so many people today, Ira. It has been so exciting. I did get a little lunch. I think that's what it is. The fuel's hitting my head again.
There you go.
Finally. Yeah. So, 24 speakers, one day in Wilmington, Delaware. It's so extraordinary. And Ira Bowman just got off the stage. How do you feel, Ira?
I feel much better. I'm glad it's over, honestly.
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's pressured, right? It's the fastest 18 minutes because you can't go a second over. So if you miss a section or you stumble on something, you've got to cut something else out. And so it's crazy. If you're going to do one of these things, plan for 15 minutes. Then you don't have to be creative in your mind about what you're going to leave out.
It's true.
That's the tip.
Yeah, that's the best way. Just the tip.
That's the tips from Ira.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll use that. I think that it's so important to remember, like, people get so excited, like you're going to go through a well of emotions because you're so running high because you got selected to be here, which, again, I need to reiterate, not everybody that submits a talk gets picked.
Most people don't, actually.
Most people don't. They get hundreds of thousands of submissions each year, and then only a select few get up on that stage. Like I said, out of that many submissions, 24 people are here today. It's a huge number in one day, but no, it's such a small number compared to what the submissions are. So, congratulations on being here, not once, but twice.
Yeah,
you were here
you.
last year.
Mm-hmm.
You knocked it out of the park last year. I'm sure you did again this year.
We'll see when I watch the video back, right?
Right.
I mean, that's going to be the tell.
Yes. And you talked about something that is very important to people. Now, you're in the digital media marketing space, so very important, SEO. What was your title today?
So the title of the talk was SEO Matters because over half of the internet traffic runs through Google. So that's why it matters, because you need website traffic, and you need to be... you need to perform as well as you can on Google. You need to constantly be working on increasing your position over your competition, or they will get the eyeballs and you won't. Right.
And I think that, Ira, like, it's so important that you come and you did a talk like this today. A lot of people, they talk about their personal journeys, or, it's this healing process that they're going through. And this is your personal journey, through this space and everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've talked about it. You were in this corporate world, and then you pivoted into this section, which is your passion, and you're sharing it with people. And I think that that's just so extraordinary.
Yeah, the SEO. I launched my nonprofit in 2018, Project Help You Grow. And I didn't have any money to put into advertising. So I was like, well, how am I going to get people to even know that the website exists so they can get the free help that I'm offering? And so I started to study SEO for that purpose, so that my philanthropy would be able to benefit more people. I didn't know at the time that this was going to be my career.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I learned it. And the reason why it's so important to me is not so much to show the world that I'm a nerd, which I am, but
one of my favorite nerds.
If you are not on the first page of Google, then 75% of people will never find your website.
Right.
So if you're not on the second page of Google, 90% of people won't find your website. And if you're not on the first, second, or third page, less than 1% of the population will ever see you on Google.
It drops down. Wow.
Yeah, it drops down fast. And as I was saying in my speech, there's 7 billion, with a B, searches every day on Google.
Wow.
That's 210 billion searches a month. There is nothing even close. People call it the superhighway. It's like, no, it's the ocean, and everything either lives in the ocean or it doesn't live
Right.
online. The word monopoly for Google doesn't even describe what it is. It has 92% of all searches happen on Google online in search engines. The next three combined are less than 5% of the total traffic. I mean, it's not the tortoise and the hare. I use this line in the speech. I said it's like the rabbit is racing a frozen molasses ice cube. So,
Wow.
Google is so fast and so much volume compared to the next closest thing.
Wow.
It's just, you need to pay attention to Google if you're a business owner, if your sales are dependent on your website traffic.
What I find so interesting too, you and I have discussed that before, things are always changing with the SEO too.
Yeah.
So it's not like you learned this and you were done.
Yeah. No, it's
a constant journey for you.
Well, and what makes it difficult too is, so Google is not a utility, although it really probably should be. So they don't have to, and they don't fully disclose the algorithm components, the elements. There are secret ingredients to it. In fact, a lot of it. So as an SEO professional who studies the algorithm as much as I can, I still don't know a majority of what it is. So there's a lot of trial and error. So it's research plus trial and error, and then your industry and somebody else's industry might work a little bit differently. For example, the biggest difference tends to be right now the geofence, or the local area that they serve. Sometimes it's just a city, sometimes it's a state or a region, sometimes it's the whole world. But if you have a company that's just local, then your SEO strategy should look a lot different than the person who serves the whole planet.
Right.
And so, SEO strategies are not just, what's working on Google now, it's what's working for your type of company right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So much goes into it. That's why I call you. That's why I call him when I need help. So, how did it feel today getting up there? I mean, you got a good response.
Yeah. I was nervous. Honestly, I was nervous because, as I shared with you before, I normally try to infuse humor in my personality, and I love people, and I love to make people smile and laugh. But this was a technical talk, and I was afraid that it was not going to land well, even though I know how important it is. Mm-hmm. But I did find some ways to infuse a little bit of analogies and humor that I think helped keep the attention, and I got a very warm round of applause when I was over, which could have just been, yay, thank God the guy's done. But
Doubt it.
It could also be that they appreciated me teaching them I didn't really teach them so much how to be an expert at SEO. I really taught them that SEO matters.
Right.
And now they know what they need to do and why they need to do it.
Right.
Not necessarily the how they need to do it.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I'm just so happy that you felt good about it.
Yeah. I know. I wasn't overtime.
Yeah.
I was worried about that.
Over you.
Well, this is a talk that I normally do over 60 minutes.
Yeah. And as we discussed earlier, TED is very
18 minutes.
Specific on their rules, and 18 minutes, too long if you go 19. So
I was worried about that more than anything. But,
do you know what your time was?
No, I hit it.
Did you?
Yeah.
To the second.
I hit it. Oh, I used every second. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that. So, would you do it again?
I would do it every single time I'm selected. Yes. If you're watching this and you're thinking about doing it, I would encourage you to try as hard as you can to do it. Put effort into your application, though. As Tia referenced, it's very competitive. Making sure that you optimize your answers before you submit it. Don't do it haphazardly. Think about it. Show some people a rough draft. Get their input, because the selection process, usually they use some type of rubric, and you want to give yourself every chance you can, because it can change your life. There are not a lot of TEDx speakers, and almost everybody that you would talk to knows what TEDx is at this point. And so joining that fraternity or that sorority, that that family of TEDx speakers, it's a big feather in your cap.
Yeah, it's an honor. It really is an honor, and it's an honor to be able to continue to work with TEDx Wilmington, and just be part of these speakers' lives. It's been such an amazing journey. We met last year, and I think that just, it sparked a friendship that I just treasure to this day. And, that's the thing too. You never know who you're going to meet when you're doing these TEDx things. And it's extraordinary. We have people from all over the world that come here. Wilmington is one of the top TEDx locations in the world, which is such an honor. It's just so exciting, and I really, really appreciate you making time, not only once but now twice, to come here, and then time to talk to me. So it means the world to me, my dear friend.
Well, thank you so much for having me on the show, and for the support and the encouragement, and just for being my friend.
Yeah, always. So I want you to tell the world how to get a hold of you. Give them all your links, because again, with TEDx, TED does not allow any links to happen. So this is my opportunity to kind of give back and let people know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, the website is Bowman, which is my last name, digitalmedia.com. And then I actually have my photography website, which is just my name, irabowman.com. And then the philanthropy, if you need help finding a job, it's free. It's completely free, no ads or anything like that, but it's projecthelpyougrow.com. So it's either bowmandigitalmedia.com or irabowman.com or projecthelpyougrow.com.
Awesome. Ira, thank you so much.
Thank you so
much for being here. All right, we're going to have more speakers coming up later on today, so make sure you stay tuned. And Ira, again, thank you so much. This is the journey to TEDx Wilmington.